Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Meadsy69 and welcome back to some amazing replays. We've named this one Hold My Vodka because we got two Russian tanks and what amazing games they are. The second one's a little bit lucky, but they still play it absolutely brilliantly. Now, first up we have Big Thonka, and he is driving the T62A on New Bay. T62, as we know, got buffed, really good tank. Everything about the tank is just amazing. And we're going to watch Big Thonka just do amazing things in this tank. Decision making at his finest. Does help with some noob enemies. Who for some reason towards the end just did not want to focus him. And even though he's in Strat Clan, one of the best clans on NA, I think if they can, then you should be. If they've got shots off on tanks like him and players like him, then they should take them, and they are not going to. So far, they already have a tank down, so not a good start for his team. Now, considering the AMX prototype 30, he's flanking a back around. That just goes to show that most of the enemy should be flanking around the heavy side, as we like to call it. And he gets a few side shots in. Now, he's not going to rush in. The tanks have got to come. He's got a nice shot there on the Sheridan. There is also a foul platoon on each team, so they do have a tier 8, the Tiger 2 on the enemy team. So that's again not a good start for his team, but also for the enemy team. Foul tuning in tier 8 to tier 10 is not a great decision to make. Tier 10 and tier 9 not so bad because you see tier 10 anyway. Now, stupid decision there from that T92, decides to poke all the way forward just to get one shot off, and he gets wrecked. He doesn't, well, he gets a shot taken. He gets away with that one. But Big Thonka, I mean, look at his decision making now. And what he does here is truly a game changer for the outcome of this game. And he spots that there is tanks flanking around. There's that T92E1, there's the Sheridan, and there is the AMX first 30 prototype. The AMX is a one shot, so he is able to clear him. And he pretty much scares the Sheridan and the T92 off. It's just like, oh no, a T62's coming, let's run away. Where what they was probably doing is, I mean, they baited him to come out. They did bait him to come out, and as soon as he left his team, then a couple of the enemy have started to push his team. But here comes a missile tank. Not a bad missile, actually. That was quite a nice missile from that T92E1. But he does get away with that, and he does get the bounce. But the T92E1 decides, I mean, he should have run away. He should have run away as soon as he shot that missile, because he sees that other missile tank coming towards him. But the team at the moment, there's 2 tanks down for his team, 1 tank down for the enemy team, and he's already racked up 4.5k damage. He is now able to take out that Tiger 2 for his second kill. Now he's going to side scrape, and the E100 has just gone whereabout. I mean, I think he's just gone AFK, or he's maybe talking to the team, because he doesn't stay AFK. I mean, he comes available back into the game sort of when he's a one shot, so he's on 19 hit points, and you can just see he is back in. So 5.5k damage, and this is where the game changes. I mean, he's got an E3 there, not the easiest of tanks to deal with, and there's also a Sheridan coming towards him. However, they don't want to know him. They want to know the T92. And the T92's now been brought down to a one shot. But just look what he does here. I mean, the Sheridan completely ignores him. Completely. So he's just like, okay, I will get around this E3. Thanks to that Sheridan. I mean, the Sheridan ended up shooting him anyway. And he bounces. So he's on 7,000 damage, pretty much 7,000 damage now, with 4 kills with just the Sheridan left to go. Now the Sheridan has just over 1,000 hit points. If he's able to get every single hit point of that guy, then he can just about finish on 8,000 damage. He's blocked 1,000 damage, which is pretty good for a medium tank. I mean, it is a T62A, and now I think he only has heat. He either only has heat left, I didn't quite see, or he doesn't realise that he has the heat loaded from shooting the E3. But nevertheless, he gets all the damage anyway, and he does finish on 8,036 damage. Top Gun, high caliber, he gets 5 kills as well, and a well-deserved ace. Nearly 50k credits earned for a tier 10 medium tank, not bad at all, and almost 1900 base XP. So thank you, Big Thonka, for sending me that in. Gets a bit of assistant damage as well. Now, next up, we have Bubba Vernon. And he is in the IS-4 in a platoon with someone in the FV215B on the Canyon map. Now, I love the chat in this game. I love the chat in this game. Pretty much from him, he was going to go middle, but the IS-4, even though it has amazing armor, it doesn't have the gun depression to go in the middle. And you can just see here, this map sucks. Now, this map is actually one of my favourite maps, but not in a tank with no gun depression. If you're in a tank with gun depression, then yes, go in the middle, and you can have a whale of a time in the middle, just farming some damage. It's going to start, this game's going to start actually not good for his team, and it's going to go on actually being not good, but he does get very, very, very lucky towards the end. Very lucky. So he's already been shot from the 30B, he's just been shot from WZ, and he does get his first block damage. Now, most of his battle, or nearly all the battle actually, is going to be around this area. He doesn't need to move. Now, the enemy can't really push him either, because he does have some tanks behind. They also have tanks in the middle. So, because the enemy pretty much just stayed in this kind of position, they're kind of pincered. They've got now him to the right, they've got tanks in to his left, and they've also got tanks in the middle that are getting cross-firing. Nice 11 damage there from the KPF shooting HE. Now, the HE in this game, there's so much HE being shot, and I don't quite know if that's because they're noobs or if they just can't penetrate this tank, and it's just like resulted in them in shooting HE, because at least they'll get some damage. But as it happens, the KPF only did 11 damage. So there's going to be more HP. I mean, HE, you can just see nice HE there. 1200 block damage from the Jaeger-Roo. So I don't know if they're shooting HE just because they can't penetrate. I don't know. I think it's maybe just them being noobs. Now, the Jaeger-Roo is going to come back, and he's going to be the last alive, and he's going to get so lucky. Not the Jaeger-Roo, the IS-4 is going to get so lucky because of that Jaeger-Roo. Now, he has a shot there on the 30B, does try the HE. I do applaud him trying that HE, but with a high roll as well, I would have just gone with the AP, just to guarantee that high max roll. He could have done over 500 damage anyway. So, sitting in this position, he has bounced nearly 2k damage. The team is dying, and he is now on 4k damage. And his platoon mate that was farming in the middle has now resulted into relocating into a different position to try and get some damage done. Now, he's blocked a shot from behind, which now means he has to move forward. Otherwise, he's just going to get wrecked from behind, and he's not able to see the tank. So at the moment now, it is a 3 versus 4. It was a 3 versus 5, but he's Jerry. His teammate did manage to clear the Badger. And again, you can see the Jaeger-Roo is just firing HE. The 30B is behind. He's on to 2,200 block damage. His platoon mate is about to die, and the Death Star on his team is still full hit points. Well, he was still full hit points until a second ago. So he hasn't had to move from this position. He's racked up nearly 2.5k block damage and 5k damage just sitting in this position. Now, he's going to get a troll bounce there. I mean, he shoots the side of the turret as it is at its strongest on that E100. Now, the Death Star is in the middle. He's in the middle, and he's not going to last very long, which is going to leave Bubba now on his own against 4 tanks. Now the Jaegeru is full hit points, the Death Star is a one-shot, and the 30B is a one-shot, and unfortunately he misses that shot, but he does get another blocked damage from the 30B. But the E100 is pushing. He needs to get a shot quickly, and he probably is going to need to get a bounce, because here comes the Jaegeru. I'm surprised he hasn't rushed forward more quicker because of that Jaegeru, but still the Jaegeru hasn't shot. Does get the bounce from the E100, and he really has to clear him quickly before all these tanks, remaining 3 tanks, come behind, and they are all coming behind. They're all coming from the same direction. He is now able to clear the Death Star. Here comes the Jaegeru. He is still almost full hit points. He's now on 6.5k damage. He has to clear this 30B. The 30B is a quick tank, but the 30B does make a mistake. He should have just really gone behind the E100. He's a one shot. He's a one shot, and he has to drop down again. RNG. He bounces that shot, and the 30B now makes the mistake in pushing. He does bring him down to pretty much a one shot, but he does die, and this is where Bubba gets very, very, very lucky, because the E100, the Jaegeru E100, has lost connection. What a time to lose connection when you're on 7,000 damage. You're a one shot. You've only got 4 heat shells remaining, no AP shots, and the enemy Jaegeru goes AFK. How lucky. This never happens to me. Like, why doesn't this ever happen to me? And you can see there the Jaegeru is on some kind of acid trip. So with 54 seconds left on the clock, he's not quite sure whether he's gone AFK or whether he's just a noob at this moment. But now it kind of it says it all. With 3 shells remaining, it's still going to take him 3 shells to clear this guy with 35 seconds left on the clock. Nice high roll just when he needed it. 2 shells remaining, 7.8k damage. 1 shell. I mean, he does have HE, and if he even bounces now, then I think he would have time to shoot a couple of HE shells into the rear. As long as he doesn't like do 10 HP, he would be able to clear him. But nevertheless, he gets lucky, yes, but he still had a fantastic game. He had all that block damage, 8,360 damage, gets the Ace Top Gun high caliber steel wool, and a well-deserved Kolomonov medal as well. 1,766 base XP. So thank you for sending me that in, guys. Hold my vodka. I haven't had a hold my vodka yet. It's normally this replaces the hold my tea. Seeing as it was both Russian tanks, why not? Hope you enjoyed it, guys. I'm Meadsy, and I'll catch you soon.